it's your girl Steph Iron Lioness, just doing a quick check-in with you and update you on where I'm at with my recovery. I want to start by saying thank you for all your well wishes and for sending flowers and cards and all the nice messages. It really helped during this time, which was a little scary, to be perfectly honest. So for anybody who doesn't know what happened, on March, I have dates here on my little paper, on March 19th, I was training, and at the end of my workout I did some sprints. At the end of my sprint session, on my third stride off, I felt a pop. I didn't feel pain. I think I would just had, my adrenaline was going, so I didn't feel any pain, but I couldn't stabilize that foot. It just felt really strange when I put my foot down. So I went to the hospital, got an ultrasound, and on March 20th, Dr. Gandhi at Toronto Western let me know I had a full rupture. It was about 5 centimeter gap that he wanted to repair surgically just so I could go back to doing the things I normally do, one of them being boxing. So on March 26th, a week later, I had the surgery. They put me in a splint, which was really bulky and heavy, and I was in the splint until today. The splint came off and I got this sexy new cast. And yes, I did choose red because why hide it? Like, it is what it is, so everybody can see it and nobody can bump into it. You'd be surprised how in their own bubble people in Toronto are. So I've had a couple of little minor things happen with people running into it and stuff, but now it's red, so you mofos can't miss it. I got some really great news. The staples came out, so if you saw the pictures, they took the staples out. It didn't really hurt. It was kind of like getting a tattoo when they took it out. Yeah, and the surgeon was really impressed with how well I healed and how I was able to keep it clean. Lauren McCullough, it did not smell. Thank you very much. So I have this bad boy for 2 weeks. So basically what they're going to do is, when they put me in a splint, they put my foot in this position. So they're slowly bringing the foot back up. So I go back in 2 weeks, and they're going to move it up a little bit more, and I get another cast, and then I get another cast, and then I get a boot. So I'm looking at about 6 weeks before I get my boot, which I believe I'll be able to weight bear just a little bit. So still have a ways to go, but I'm really excited with every little milestone because, like I said, this is a lot lighter. It feels better, it looks better, it's really hard. That's what she said. But yeah, I'm in good spirits. I'm really happy today. I've had my ups and downs, but I just let my downs flow through and I move on. One of the biggest things I wanted to talk about today is fear. So, you know, I've never been through this before, and it can go one of two ways. It can be an athletic career-ending injury, or I could bounce back really quickly. A lot of people try to put their fears on you. So what I noticed is that I would say 80% of people I talk to, they're like, oh, it's a devastating injury, you're never going to be the same, and I think that's a crock of shit. I know people personally that have bounced back, and I know people personally who have recovered and gone right back to boxing, and that's where my mind's at, and that's where I'm going to keep my mind. So this has been an exercise in just being positive and guarding my own thoughts, and, you know, listening to people's experiences, but not let that change the way I feel and think about how I'm going to get through this. So I'm not downplaying that this is, you know, it's a pretty nasty injury. The recovery is going to be hard. I have to start at a beginner level again, and that's fine. I'm okay with that, and I'm okay with being patient. And really and truly, this is my fault. So I want to acknowledge that I was working really hard and not resting well enough, not sleeping well, and, you know, something had to give, and unfortunately it was this. I don't have any regrets. It is what it is, and I just have to deal with it and move on. I don't have energy for that. All my energy is going to be put into healing. So for the people that I meet, or the people that watch this, if you want to message me and be like, oh, it was horrible when I did this and da-da-da, I'm sorry for your experience. My experience is going to be different, and the game changer for this is going to be what's up here, because this is going to control everything else. And I'm looking forward to walking in June, and I'm looking forward to training in July, and I'm going to shock a lot of people, and you can come back to this video and remember that I told you that. I'm going to come back stronger. So thank you so much. that's where we're at. 2 weeks time, I go back to Toronto Western to get my other cast and see where we're at. I'm hoping to surprise the doctor and shock him and maybe him pull my foot a little bit more. But I'm not in any pain. Crutches suck, but I'm getting used to them. So keep sending the love, because you guys know I love the love. Thanks so much.